Hi, I'm Vanessa from SpeakEnglishWithVanessa.com.
And I'm Dan, her husband.
And today we're going to talk about the word common deeply. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Let's go. Today, we're going to talk about 3 different ways to use the word common. And if you enjoy these videos with Dan, we teach a 1-hour vocabulary lesson video every month in the Fearless Fluency Club. For more information, click thefearlessfluencyclub.com in the description. Let's start with the first one. All right, Dan, I have a question for you. What is something that's common for Americans to do on the weekend?
Well, something that might be common for an American to do would be go to the park. Or maybe a common activity would be to see a movie on the weekends.
Yeah.
And I bet you most Americans commonly go to a restaurant on the weekends.
Oh, sure. Maybe just to relax or avoid doing the dishes like me. So Dan used the word common to talk about something that happens often. Maybe it's kind of a habit or it's just a routine.
It's not unusual.
Yeah, it's something that's not unusual. And this is the most common way to use the word common. It's the most often used. So that's our first way. But let's take it up a notch. Let's take it to the next level and talk about the second way. For the second version, I have another question for you. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, I want to know, what do you have in common with me?
Something in common with you.
What do you have in common with me?
Well, I think we have a lot in common. First of all, we both like to go outside a lot. So we're outdoorsy people. We like to hike and play games and see views outside. So our outdoorsiness, if so to speak, we have that in common.
Yeah, I think something else that we have in common is that we like cats.
We love cats.
Yes, we like cats, and hopefully our son will also like cats.
Yes.
So far, so good. So we have a couple things in common. We like common activities. We have some common interests, you could say. We have a lot in common with each other. So this expression, in common with someone, a long time ago, I made a YouTube video about this, but I think it's good to combine it in this video with the word common to help you repeat it and remember it. So I want to know for you, what's something that you have in common with your family members? Do you have anything in common with them? Maybe you have nothing in common with them. No. What do you have in common with them? The third way to use the word common is actually the least common.
Yeah.
The least frequently used in daily conversation. But for this video, I want to make sure that you're learning multiple ways to use it because we're going deeply. This isn't just the most common ways. We're using it a lot today. But this word is going to be a little more scientific. So if you watch documentaries, if you like learning about nature, you're probably going to hear this. So I want to ask you, Dan, the other day we were walking in the woods and we saw a lake and we heard something. What did we hear in the lake?
Well, we heard a common toad.
Uh-huh.
So this is just, it might be a scientific term, but it just means a very common animal. But it's actually in the actual scientific name.
Sure. So some animals are actually called, in the Latin scientific name, a common toad.
Right.
But you can also use this as a general term to mean it's not a special kind. It's just normal. It's nothing too extraordinary.
Yeah, if you went to the city and you saw a lot of pigeons, you would just say, yeah, it's a common pigeon. Yeah, they're everywhere.
Right.
Nothing special.
Nothing special. Poor pigeons.
Oh.
And now it's your turn to use today's deep expression.
Yes. You should tell us in the comments, what is something common to do in your country?
What do you do on the weekends? What's a common activity to do on the weekends in your country? Let us know, and let's learn about each other's cultures. That's a great way to learn about international activities. Thanks so much for learning with us today and learning 3 ways to use common. If you enjoyed the vocabulary video with Dan, feel free to check out our longer vocabulary video every month in the Fearless Fluency Club.
Join us.
Thanks so much for learning with us, and we'll see you the next time. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Would you like to expand your vocabulary with Dan and I and express yourself more fully? The next step is to join the Fearless Fluency Club and become my student today. Click the picture to download a free sample lesson set. Thanks so much and keep up the good work with English.